Hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Talk with Lady G, me. Before I begin tonight's topic, I would like everyone to please subscribe to my channel. It's deeply and well appreciated. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. Tonight's topic is mothering laws. I know, I know. Believe me, I know. So, the topic is mother in law. And when is it okay for you to tell your mother in law to be like, okay, mom, I got it from here, I'm good. You've raised me to be this age, now I'm going to go on with the rest of my life doing the best that you have taught me, that I can make my own decisions and I can be my own man or my own woman. So, I have a friend who, she's married, whatever, and her man listens to everything his mom tells him, and he brings it back into his household where his wife and him live. They live there. So my point to you is, when is it time to cut that card and live your life with your woman? When you're 80? When you have the oxygen mask on? Turn up the oxygen a little bit, honey. I need to breathe. Like, when is it you're gonna be like, okay, mama, I got this? So, mother-in-laws, not all mother-in-laws are a hot mess. You have some mother-in-laws out here that are like heaven sent, you know? They're perfect, they're kind, they're nice, they're like one of your friends almost. Because you're like, wow, she's a cool mother-in-law, not a monster-in-law. So the situation that I want to get into is that. And the other topic I want to touch on is, don't be, how can I say this? Don't be the kind of person that's needy. Needy. That's what I'm looking for. Don't be a needy person. You understand what I'm saying? When you become too needy, you become vulnerable to vultures. And people will dissect you, split you open, and spit you out as if you were yesterday or today's garbage. So don't be too needy, and let's get into it. So with the mother-in-law thing now, my girlfriend, she's pregnant. This is her first baby. Happy and everything, ecstatic. Remember when you was having your first baby? Some of y'all may not want to remember that. Okay. But she's very happy. She's over the moon. I'm happy for her. Then here comes the monster-in-law telling her son, oh, you should get an abortion, let her get an abortion, and all this other nonsense. Get an abortion? When you were pregnant, did somebody tell you to get an abortion? How dare her? How dare her tell her son to get rid of his first child? How dare her? So, of course, my girlfriend calls me. She's hysterical. She's like, oh, my God, what am I going to do? I'm like, listen, I'm not telling anybody what to do in their relationships because, listen, everybody have their own road to travel. You understand? But the mother-in-law feeding the son all this nonsense, that's not cool. That is not cool. All you mother-in-laws out there need to have several seats in the trunk of the car. Several seats. Okay? Several seats in the trunk. Just put some holes in the trunk back to make sure they can still breathe. I can't. You understand? And to make matters worse, so I called her and I'm talking to her and I'm like, what are you going to do? She's not sure. I'm giving her my advice and I'm telling her, I'm going to keep it real with you. You're at a certain age. You can't be popping up having abortions like it's nothing. No, you can't be doing that. Maybe when you just started having sex when you got pregnant for the first time, maybe you're like, what? Well, nowadays people are having sex at what, 9, 10? I don't know. But you know, a couple years back, they may have waited till they were in their late teens, 17, 18. So your first experience, you may have gotten pregnant, you got scared, you was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to have this abortion. So that's totally understandable. And I'm not supporting abortion, but let's be real. Like I said, this is keeping it real with Lady G. Don't front. You guys know somebody who've had one too many abortions. And I'm not here to judge anybody. Remember, this is a judge-free zone. Okay? But some of y'all doing too much out there. And like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody, but I am here with an opinion. So, on that note, when is it okay to tell your husband, to tell his mom, to please have several seats in the entire stadium? Pick one. When? How do you expect to have a healthy relationship with your man if his mother is telling you to have an abortion? Wow, I am flabbergasted. I can't. I mean, the type of chick I am, I would have to pick up the phone, and I wouldn't be disrespectful because I'm not a disrespectful person. The disrespectful side of me, I call her Vanessa. So Vanessa will have 3 seats. But if Vanessa feels like a little, you know, when you look outside and you're like, look like it's gonna rain. Maybe I should take an umbrella. I'm not sure. Let me just take this umbrella because it looks like it's gonna rain. You know, everybody have that second personality that once you tap into it, it's danger zone. Like, oh my God, Vanessa is here. I'm just saying, don't tap into that Vanessa zone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, where do she get the right to tell her son, to tell his wife to have an abortion? WTF? What's really going on in these streets? Listen, mother-in-laws, cut it out. I'm so serious. Cut it out, because when y'all was younger and y'all was out there dipping and diving, dicking and sucking, and all this other stuff y'all was doing, nobody was telling y'all to do what y'all doing to stop. So now that you have kids, how you think you got those kids? You think you married? You got pregnant by the Holy Spirit? Okay. You had a couple of partners, right? And let's not go there, okay? So don't act now like some saint. I hate, you know who I hate? What I hate with a passion? Older mothers who act like they didn't even have sex to have their kids. Like, how did these kids get here? I'm a saint. I don't like that. Don't be like that. Keep it real, man. Nobody keeps it real no more. Everybody's so, okay. Like, keep it real. Keep it real. You know you was out there. You know you was a thought. Some of us have moms who were thoughts. They just didn't have a name for it back then. I'm just saying. I'm not here to judge nobody, honey, but I'm just here to say, don't be going around trying to act like you innocent, and now you trying to tell your son to get rid of his firstborn. The nerve of you, honey. The nerve of you. It just irritates me. It just makes me so mad. You know, it just ugh. You just want to see her and just take Face Off, like that movie back in the days. What year was that? I don't remember. With Nicolas Cage, it's called Face Off. I like that movie. Face Off. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, the next thing is, please don't be a needy person. I know somebody right now who's so needy, they done put their DNA on the back burner. They don't even know who the hell they are. They don't know who they are. Who are you? I don't know. Let me ask my friend. Who am I? You know, who am I today? I don't know. I don't know. You know, they're so needy. And listen, we all go through stages of our lives. This is like days of our lives in this world, because we go through different things. Sometimes you go through daily things, sometimes you go through monthly things, sometimes you go through yearly things, but it's always on. But the one thing I don't like is somebody who's so needy to the point where they don't know where to cut their own selves off. Cut your own self off. Sometimes you gotta say, no, I'm gonna cut myself off. I'm done. Boop, I'm done. Like, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. Cut yourself off sometimes. Stop being needy. Sometimes it's okay just to be by yourself. Watch your little arm snap. Find out ID. You know, make sure your doors is locked. Make sure your bills are paid. Make sure your roots is done. Oh, God. I need to get my hair done. Don't worry. I have a hair appointment this month. And, you know, stuff like that. And stop being needy. Don't be running behind people just because they're popular or just because everybody they're the in thing. You be the out thing. Be the outsider. You know, don't be too needy. It's very important that you have self-love. And I know it sounds cliche. You gotta have self-love. Love yourself. Sometimes we can't love ourselves because you know why? We never received love. We never received it. You know, it's like being in a relationship with somebody and all you're getting from that relationship is heartache and pain. Sound like a song. Here's a song that go like that. Heartaches and pain. I don't remember. It's a song that goes like that. So, and all you get is heartache and pain, right? But you still with that person year in, year out. And all you're getting is heartaches and pain. So, what you need to do is cut yourself off. Cut yourself off from unhealthy people. I don't care who it is. Jesus had a traitor and he had to cut himself off, and that was one of his best friends. Sometimes it's the ones closest to you that means you no good. On that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. Love yourself even when nobody else does.